train up a child when he's young so that when he grows up, he will never depart.
As it is written in the Bible in Proverbs chapter 22 verses 6, train up a child in the way he should go, even when he is old, he will not depart from it. Today we had a thoughtful discussion with Reverend Andrew Agaba, the Director Household and Community Transformation at the Province of the Church of Uganda on digitalization, how the screens mushrooming every day are impacting the young generation. Reverend Andrew gave his mind on how the religious community views the impact of digital media content on children's moral and spiritual development.
We see it, the digital era that finds itself with such gadgets like the smartphones, the laptops, the computers, and other facilities like the iPads. We realize that they are gadgets to facilitate our work in this digital era. But we have failed, one as parents, but also as the church's role is to enlighten and sensitize the parents about how they should handle their parental role in mentoring and nurturing children, such that their lives are not negatively impacted by this digital transformation.
In his opinion, he notes that the role of religious leaders is guiding parents and children on the appropriate use of digital devices.
Religious institutions, one, they have a role to speak to parents on positive parenting. Have the parents understand how to talk to the children. We should connect to schools to have counselors, because these children, they have accessed offensive information through movies. For example, a child of 10 years is watching a film which is of a battlefield, and that child will grow up into a fighter.
He raises a concern of the current generation of youth not using their brains but rather run to sites like Google whenever challenged, like for example in school tests, as he says.
Many of the current generation youth, they are not thinking. Look at an example of the millennial generation. The millennial generation has been affected. They can't make calculations with their minds. They have to find a calculator. Everything is digital. And when you look at these children, they are not answering now questions. When you ask a question, a child wants to go to Google. And this child is in P6, is in primary 6, is in senior 1, but cannot answer a question in a straight way forward. Sometimes they access obscene information, things to do with sex, when they are not yet of age.
But how can religious institutions collaborate with schools and parents to promote a safer digital environment for children?
The religious institutions, we should first of all equip ourselves with the digital skills as religious leaders, and then have knowledge about the computer era, this digital era, because you'll find what you're talking about. For example, as a pastor, you might be talking about Twitter when it has already transformed into X. So how can you term something you don't know? Can we train ourselves into doing that? Then secondly, can we talk to these children through our youth ministries?
And what advice do you have for parents who struggle to balance their children's use of digital devices with religious teachings and values?
As parents, find conducive time to speak to your children. Like when it is a holiday, when it is a weekend, attend to your children. Because when you don't attend them, they will attend these digital spaces and they will make them friends and they will negatively impact their minds. Secondly, try to have time that you give them these gadgets, and then please have time when they cannot access them.
Reverend Andrew Agaba appreciated the Anglican Church of Uganda for coming up with Church of Uganda Family TV, which airs enriching content safe for everyone, regardless of their age bracket.
We thank Church of Uganda for bringing up, for initiating the Church of Uganda Family TV. It is a plus on our institution as Church of Uganda, because the content that is released to the East African region is religious friendly, but also friendly and age appropriate to our children.
Join us as we continue to navigate the ever-challenging digital landscape and its impact on our children. Remember, it's not just about the screens, it's about guiding our youth towards a balanced and fulfilling digital experience. This is Screen Time Series. Join us as we save the young eye.